We continue our series of interviews with folks who want to succeed Steve Sisolak and make him a one-term governor. We're talking about Barak Zilberberg, who is running for the Republican nomination for governor. He joins us. And Barak, first of all, thanks for joining us. Before we get too deep into the weeds, give us your sense of the state of the race this far out. You, of course, have announced you've been out there campaigning. Can you give me your sense of where this race is? 8 candidates at last count. There may be more before we go too far down the road. What is your sense of where this race is right now?
Well, first off, I always represent myself. I never represent others because there's only one Barak Zilberberg, in existence, and no others. So in my sense, there's no competition. There's nobody. I am who I am, and basically I'm out there, whatever I may do in my life, and achieve the heights that I expect from myself. And I bring the bar very high. I go to win. I'm not here to lose. Okay. In addition to that, I'm bringing in here $200K into my friends of Barak Zilberberg account. And all of you who'd like to donate to my account, you could go ahead and, it's not a donate, it's an investment, actually. I consider donation when you throw the money out, just out in the open. I believe in investing. In investing, there's growth. And investing, there's things that flourish down the line, as the years transponder. So I believe in investing. Okay, I'm investing in myself. I've always invested in myself. I always believed in myself, and I'm putting where my mouth is, the money or the mouth or what have you say, where it's supposed to be. So I'm going all in. Okay,
I want to ask you about something that I think is very, very important, and it's not a top-tier issue to a lot of people running for office, but it should be, and that is the way we treat our veterans, our military, our first responders. Can you? I know it's a major part of your campaign. Can you explain why and how? Yeah.
Well, because of them, we're in existence here today. Okay, because of all of you out there that serve the military, and all of you first responders, you are protecting us. You are public servants to us and protect not only our communities, our state, our nation. You are protectors of us. So I commemorate you, and those who have fallen for our freedom here today in our existence. I not only pray, but you are all in my heart. I love this country, and I will never, ever have anybody take away our freedom and our rights of who's fought and fallen for those constitutional rights we live here in the United States of America, in Nevada. Okay? So I'm going to hold that to the highest extent and the highest stances as possible, so that, you have fallen, I'll make sure you've fallen. And it's sad that you've fallen, on behalf of us, but I will withhold that to the highest standards as a sitting governor.
I want to ask you about a topic, and again, Barak Zilberberg joining us, Republican candidate for governor. He would like to unseat Steve Sisolak, and I can't wait for that day. I want to talk about something that is very, very important, depending on where you live across our state. We take water for granted. All of us, you open the spigot, the water comes out. But the fact is, correct me if I'm wrong, we are in the midst of a huge water shortage here in Nevada, are we not?
Yes. Where's our sitting governor? What is he doing here now? He's not doing anything, okay? We've diminished our water in Lake Mead 35% is going out to California, and yet he's sending water waste investigators over to our homes here in Las Vegas and in Clark County. What's the reasoning, buddy? Are you saving the water for California so they could water their lawns over there and their beautiful landscapes? I don't understand your logic, buddy. I'm telling you, you are doing things wrong, and I see it, and it's out of control. We have people influxing here from all of the United States, okay? We have a huge influx here, and there's water needed, okay? And 35% of our water is going to California and other regions, what have you. So my suggestion is California, I knock on California's door. I don't know who it is, Newsom or whomever it may be. I say, Mr. Newsom, you got to go ahead and pull some water out of your ocean there in the Pacific and desalinize your water, because guess what? I'm going to cut your water here in Lake Mead, I'm going to put things in place here, you don't understand. There's going to be order. There's going to be law and order here in Nevada, okay? So there's going to be things in place where I believe needs to be done, okay? And nobody has ever done anything here, and I am the person to do it. I think of it at night and in my dreams and all as far as senses of Nevada. I know what Nevada needs. So I am the person here to bring those expectations to wherever stances we need. We need water, okay? We need water. It's not a joke. Not only for mankind, for plants, for animal, livestock, what have you. Okay, we need water here. And we have many people coming in here, and this is not a joke, Mr. Sisolak. So wake up, buddy. Wake up. And if you're not going to wake up, I'm coming in, and I'll wake you up, because this is what has to happen.
I want to ask you about a topic that comes up. In fact, I've done mayoral debates and council debates and different things like that, and it always seems to come up in the city of Las Vegas and in Clark County. But statewide, we don't really deal with it, and I don't know why, and that's the homeless situation in Nevada. It's a major problem. What is your solution to the homeless problem?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, a lot of the homeless are, underneath tunnels, underneath billions and billions of dollars, millions of dollars of assets on Las Vegas Strip, and it's really a shame. Our current governor hasn't done anything in regards to that neither. Okay, so basically they're living underneath tunnels. Not only they're living under, there's vets that have served armed forces for our freedom here, okay, that are living in the tunnels there. So I don't understand the logic. My interpretation here is that we have a facility, okay, in the facility we have departments. We have mental illness department, we have as far as substance abuse department, and we have departments where that we can achieve their contributions to society. In other words, we have jobs, we have things in their talents that they like to attribute to. Everybody has talents, but you have to understand with the homeless, they just have lost hope on themselves, either by they don't have families or families have given up on them, or so we gotta stand up, not only as Nevadans, as a nation, and we gotta, get them back into society to contribute to our society. And that's what I would like to do, So I don't give up on anybody. I don't give up on homeless. I don't give up on our children, adolescents. I don't give up on anybody, because anybody can achieve anything they would like to achieve. We just have to attribute the things that we need to in order for them to achieve their greatness.
I want to ask you, though, as far as the homeless situation, is there a state role for this? I know there's a local role, city councils, county commissions, things like that. But is there a statewide role that a governor can play when it comes to homelessness? And what exactly? Do you have any specifics as to what it would be?
Well, basically, in regards to the homeless, I'll initiate as far as a program. And I'd like to, as far as have nonprofit organizations work aside with me in regards to attributing to what I like to do. And it's not like giving. It's not giving to anybody. It's not a gift. Okay, it's a matter of them receiving whatever they need, but however, you are going to well yourself through this thing and you agree to it so that you contribute later on to society. So in other words, you attribute to society, you get a job, or you go on to functions that is needed in our society, pay to our tax system, and you're back into the communities and what have you, and they're off the streets as well. I have spoke to several homelesses, and I attribute them back into society. So I know it's a fact. I know it's something that can be achieved. It's just people out there think that it's something that is not possible, but it is. I'm telling you, it is. We should not give up hope, faith, or any attributions to this subject.
More coming up. Barak Zilberberg, a candidate for governor on the Republican side. We're going to talk about something that all of us experience, and that is the many car accidents that are out there and how we can fix that problem. We'll do that and more coming up on AM 670 KMZQ. So good to have you with us. Always love it when Barak Zilberberg comes by and we talk about the state of the state and the state of the race. He is running for governor against a field. There's a field of 8 Republicans and, of course, Steve Sisolak running for governor. One of the things I know that you've highlighted on your website and in some of your public pronouncements has been the large amount of car accidents that we seem to have. And I live on the southwest side of town, and I see accidents all over the place. And because of that, our car insurance rates are way too high. Is anybody in leadership in our state doing anything about that?
No, I think basically anybody could go in and turn in their driver licenses from other states and get their new driver licenses from Nevada. Not checking as to, whom the person is, maybe their driving abilities or what have you. And, as a result of that, we're incurring a lot of car accidents. And I'm a witness of it because I've been out in the first response type of situations where ambulances or firefighters weren't at the scene. But I stopped my vehicle and went out. I saw, as far as a car on fire, and then there was an individual in the car. So we all helped her out and escorted her out of the car, okay, before the first responders are to come. So basically, after everything's said and done, I had a conversation with the highway patrol, and he mentioned to me, and it was like 12 noon, that this is a 6th incident. Now, that's one highway patrol. Imagine if you put everybody all together, how many instances we have, and I see it all the time, repetitive. Now, we're not talking about car insurance here, okay? Car insurance, is high. Okay, it's skyrocketed, the highest in the nation. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the lives that have been lost and the people who have gotten injured as a result of these instances. And I don't believe we have the right leadership. It's a joke, okay? And I believe we need to ramp up as far as our DMV requirements. And what I've understand is a lot of our highway patrol and our first responders are leaving as far as our departments now, which is very sad, because we need much more police, and we need much more first responders and highway patrols out there to protect our interests as a community and as individuals. So they're leaving, our law enforcement agencies, which has saddened me very much. The leadership here is no good. Telling you right now, we gotta bring everything up. It just saddens me. And then the insurance rates. Okay, let's talk about the insurance rates. Okay, we talked about the people that have fallen and people that got injured. That's the most important. But now let's talk about insurance rates. Insurance rates are through the roof, it's uncalled for. So, like I said, I would take a different position, implement things where we have implementations so that, there are circumstances, and I believe we must reduce our car insurance rates to normality. Not only that, the inflation is out of control. Everything is skyrocketed. You go into a gas pump, it was $2.50. What happened with $2.50 now? Now we're paying close to $4, and other parts of the country they're at $5, and what have you. This is ridiculous. All of this is just absurd. Things need to come down to realization. And, that's why I'm going out. That's why I'm running as governor, because I just can't see what's going on. It's just mind-boggling.
Hey, Barak, we're into our final minute, and I want to make sure you let people know how they can reach out to you if they want to help your campaign, if they want to contribute, or, as you say, invest in your campaign. How can they go about doing it?
Okay, everybody out there, please visit my website at www.Barak. Let me spell that out. BarakZilberberg.com. Go on my website. Please invest into my campaign. It is the future of Nevada. So this is not a donation. I don't consider donations. I think you're throwing your money if you're donating your money. I think you need to invest your money, and that's what I'm all about. So invest into my campaign for a brighter future in Nevada. God bless you all, Nevadians. I love you, Nevadans. You are unbelievable. God bless.
Barak, safe travels as you maneuver across all 17 states here in the Silver State. Thank you so much. Always good. We'll talk again soon.
Yes, Battle-born Nevada. Battle-born Nevada.
There you go. Barak Zilberberg, candidate for governor on the Republican side, one of 8 candidates running to unseat Steve Sisolak. Stay where you are. More to do as we continue on AM 670 KMZQ.